to Chapter 2, Lesson 4, percents greater than 100 and percents less than 1%. There are over 220,000 species of plants on Earth. Of those, 590 are carnivorous. Plants such as the Venus flytrap catch their prey as food. Write the fraction of species of a carnivorous plant in simplest form. So you have 590. And to write in simplest form, we divide by 10, which gives us 59 over 22,000. Write your answer to exercise 1 as a decimal. So to do that, we're going to have to do 59 divided by 22,000. So what we do is we need to keep track of that decimal point, and then we can just add as many zeros as we want. So we're going to need to do 59,000. And 22 will go into that twice. 44,000, which leaves you with 15,000. It says round to the nearest thousandths. Okay. So we need to go one more decimal place. So take down a 0, which is now 150,000. And that will be 6 times. So we get 22 times 6. So 132. Okay, so we don't need to keep going because we already know we're going to the thousandths place. So this rounds up. So it's 0.00, and we'll round that to 3. And then as a fraction, that would be 3 over, and then we have the thousandths place. So 3 over 1,000. Since 0.3 is 30% and 0.03 is 3%, what percent is 0.003? So that would be 30, that would be 3, so this is 0.3. So 0.3%. Okay, flip it over. Percents greater than 100% or less than 1% could be written as decimals or fractions. So 0.2% is the same as saying 2 out of 1,000 because you'd be moving this over 1, 2, 3. Right? So it's out of 1,000. Write 170% as a mixed number in simplest form. Well, we have a whole percent. This is a 1 whole percent. And then we have 70 out of 100. So that means 1.7. Or, you can see here they put it in simplest form. Got it? Write each percent as a decimal and as a mixed number or fraction in simplest form. So as a decimal, this is 0.25%. Okay, so it's not even 2%, right? So as a decimal, it'd be 0. Nothing in the tens place, nothing in the hundreds place, 25. And as a fraction, we're running out of room, but it would be 25 out of 10,000. 300%, that's just a whole 3, right? It's a whole 3. And 530 would be 5 wholes with 30 over 100, which is the same as 5, 3 over 10, or as a decimal, 5.3. Jimmy's savings increased by 250%. Write 250% as a mixed number in simplest form and as a decimal. So we have 2 wholes and 50 over 100. So simplest form, 2 wholes and 1/2. and a decimal 0.5 is the same as 1/2. Okay, so the stock price for a corporation increased by 11.11%. Write as a decimal and a fraction. Okay, so remember, as a decimal, it's going to need to go out to here, right? And as a fraction, you have tenths place, hundredths place, thousandths place, 10,000ths place, 100,000ths place. So write your answer here. Mix numbers and decimals as percent. To write a decimal as a percent, multiply by 100 and add a percent to sign. To write a mixed number as a percent, first write the mixed number as an improper fraction. So we know it's a one whole, which I would know is 100%, right? And then 1/4 we know is 25%. 100% and 1/4 is 25%. So together that'd be 125%. Or they changed it to a mixed number and multiplied by 25 times 25, 125 over 100, 125%. So for me, I would just know that this is going to be 200%. And this is going to be 90%. So together, what's their value? And here, this is a whole 300%. And 2/5 we know is 4/10. So that's going to be 40%. So together, what's their value? 1.68 as a percent. Well, we know the 1 is 1 whole percent. And we know 68 is 68%. So together, we have 168%. Write 0.0075 as a percent. Well, as a percent, we'd be in the hundredths place, right? So it's still 0%, but it's 0.75%. Okay, 0 of it, we have 0 whole percent, 0.75%. Okay, so think about it. This is a whole 2, so that's 200%, and this is half, right, 50%. So add them together, right? Now this would be tens, hundredths. Okay, so that's no whole percent, so you need 0.4%. Oops, I helped you out with that one a little bit too much. Okay, do this one by yourself. And here, the cheetah is the fastest land mammal in the world. The peregrine falcon is the fastest bird in the world. Its speed is 2.1 times as fast as a cheetah. Write this number as a percent. Well, the whole 2, so that's 200%. And 0.1, right? We know 0.1 is 10%. So we add those together, 210%. The slowest land mammal is a sloth. Its speed is about 0.0016 that of a cheetah. Write this as a percent. So remember, that's where we have the percent. So we have point, and then the rest of it, %. Okay, so fill in for J. And for our drawing, have a little monkey. So that's kind of like the hairline, and then you can just sort of like make this scruffy. Okay, and big ears, of course, that's the key to any good monkey, is big ears. Oh, some cute little eyes, and a little nostrils, and a mouth. The body, and legs. And then like little hands coming out and little feet. Little hands. and feet. And then of course he needs a curly tail.